Road Trippin' fans, Homage t-shirts are as ferocious as the dunks or bangouts Richard and Channing throw down from time to time, and their softness can't even be matched. Homage has been turning back the clock with throwback tees for years. From the NBA to the Ultimate Warrior, the tee that LeBron wore on the plane after leading the Cavs to its first title the city had seen in over 50 years. Well, Homage tells the stories of triumph, individualism, and hustle, preserving the old school and creating new legacies. Go to homage.com, that's HOMAGE, and pay homage with your favorite tee. Be sure to check out the NBA Jam tees and one exclusively made for me and you. Better yet, 3 other tees designed specific to the Road Trippin' fam you'll want to check out. We're Road Trippin' at homage.com.
We welcome you into another edition of Road Trippin', Richard versus Channing. I'm your host, Allie Clifton, and for the first time here on Road Trippin', the one and only, I got to figure this out. Derrick Rose?
Derrick?
D Rose?
I mean, you could call me whatever.
Derrick.
Yeah, it's
French.
Whatever. It's whatever.
It's French.
Derrick Rose?
It's whatever, man.
Welcome, Derrick. I'm just
Thank
saying
you.
that because the other day we had that instance at practice when one of the media members called you Derrick, and Ty was like, "Who's Derrick?" I know him as D Rose, so I didn't know what you like to go by.
I mean, it's whatever. Whatever you want to call me. Derrick, D Rose. It's a character.
What does
in the
Brown
NBA
call you?
world. Pooh Gutter.
Where did he
Pooh
get
Gutter.
that from?
I don't know. Bron,
Seriously?
he makes up his nickname. So, but
Wait,
it's Bron, though.
like
so.
Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah, Pooh. Yeah, my grandmother gave me that name.
Oh,
that's where he did it.
Yeah, Pooh Gutter. So
Pooh Gutta?
Gutter. I don't know where the gutter part came
Oh,
from.
okay, so he made that part up.
Yeah.
I was like, man.
He made it up.
That's his rap name. D Rose got an album coming out.
Stop, Shannon, stop.
Do you really?
Man.
Oh.
Don't listen to him. No.
That's
No, I'm not. I'm not a rapper. Or
Derrick Rose, let's get to brass tacks here, buddy. Do you remember when you dunked on Goran Dragic?
You're gonna get right to it.
Right to it. Because I was on
I
the
do.
court, and I said, I have never seen a human being explode off the ground like that in my life. And I was either in the game or on the bench. And when somebody on your team gets dunked on real nasty, you try not to make any size, but you grab the people next to you like, oh my God!
Stop, man.
Like when Donovan Mitchell caught that lob
True.
in Utah, I said,
Yeah.
oh, that was
He's
tight.
good. He
He is really good. He reminds me of you in the way he just jumps either way, but like straight up. He's running, and then he's a 2-foot jumper, and he jumps straight up.
So true. And he got a solid game too.
He got a solid game.
Nice shot. Poised. I like his
He
game
gonna
a
be a
lot
pro.
to be a rookie.
You're a fan of
he's
him?
yeah.
Take us back to that dunk then.
Oh, the dunk.
What year was that?
2010?
I really don't know the year, but I just one of them type of situations where you try to go as hard as you can because you don't know. I thought he was going to bridge me.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was going to jump like that, but when he jumped, he kind of lifted me up, and that's what made me get higher. And
He put it behind his head
Stop.
and then touched the rim.
What?
If Golden
Hoops. Shout out.
is going to clip, and hopefully you see me either on the bench or the court. I can't remember. But my reaction was, oh!
Derrick, do you have social handles? Because I feel like I follow some, but then I don't know if it's you or
no. I mean, I got Facebook,
Yeah.
basic stuff.
Facebook? What is this, 2005?
Hey, come on now.
You got a MySpace too?
Facebook, Twitter, but no, I don't have a IG or
Snap.
Snap. I'm private. I think that you need some stuff to yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I give my fans stuff here and there. But as far as content,
How about this? Anytime you want to put out content, you just come on the podcast.
I bet.
That's it.
Yeah,
Easy.
That's a deal. Yeah, I'll come in here.
Be chill. Get
Here
you a
you
glass of vino, some French fries, some truffle
I'm
popcorn.
holding you to that, man. That's it.
You actually haven't put Derrick on your Snap. I don't think I've seen Derrick on your
Now,
Snap.
Derrick's way ahead of me. The only people I put on the snap are usually Jay, D. Wade, Braun, Kevin. The guys who sit behind me or in the vicinity of me.
Oh, on the bus.
D. Rose is
playing?
like, well, he doesn't
Yeah,
do
I'll be in the
nothing
cut,
funny.
man. Yeah, I'll be in the cut, man.
Oh, I did put him on because he squishes the back of his shoes. all
Oh,
the time.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Killing his
think
shoes.
it's so funny,
oh,
man.
sneakerheads were
sorry
crying.
about it. Yeah, they hate that.
I actually did that when I was a kid all the time.
They're
My
more
parents used
comfortable,
to-
man. If you see Yeezy come out with a pair of house
Squish.
shoe
Yep.
Yeezys, I want you to be all right. You see where it came from. You know what I mean?
Dog, D. Rose, let's start from the beginning. Let's start Where are you from in Chicago?
I'm from the south side of Chicago.
What
Inglewood.
streets? Inglewood?
Yeah, Inglewood.
Of Chicago?
Of Chicago, yeah.
Sounds like a wonderful subdivision.
Oh, here you go. Yeah, but I'm from Inglewood.
All right. How many brothers and sisters?
I got 3 older brothers.
Oh,
I have
God.
no sisters. And
You must have got beat up all the time.
No, man. I think I was a good kid, man. I was quiet. I mean, they beat me up here and there, but they're much older than I am. So they just made sure that I was all right and made sure I did good in school. And I was so focused on basketball that they didn't have to really whoop me or pay attention to me like that. So
you just wanted to go hoop.
Yeah, I hooped and made sure that I went to school, make sure my grades are all right.
Right.
You know
Listen,
what I mean?
just good enough.
Yeah,
Listen,
just
me
good.
too.
All right, you know what I mean? But at the time when you're trying to survive, you're trying to take care of your family, so you're trying to put yourself in a position to take care of your family, and basketball was that way.
Damn.
Tell us one of the hardest parts about your life growing up in terms of, trying to survive.
When I was going through it, I felt like I was too young. I always wish I was older. Like I was 17, but I wish I was 18, 20 so I could make it to the league, you know what I mean, as quick as possible, especially when you see guys leaving out of high school. So you get in high school, sophomore year, you like, all right, 2 more years, to survive, and maybe at the end, me and my family may be all right. Then they put the rule in that you have to do a year, and I was blessed.
You were the year before me.
Yeah.
The year after me, because I was the last year of 2005.
I want to get to that in a moment, actually. But first, one of my favorite stories, and relative to the point of every time I see it on TV, it always just catches my eye, and I watch it every single time, and I find something new about it every single time. The Benjy story.
Yeah, that was a huge story.
It was, and it's so powerful. But you were one of those guys that wore the number.
Yeah.
Did you understand at the time the responsibility?
You kind of did. Right when you get in, the school, Simeon, the school that I attended, high school, freshman orientation, they give you a book about his life. Every student, no matter if you play sports or not, you get a book about his life. And I remember that my freshman year, I didn't read the book, but it was kind of interesting that they gave the entire class a book about his life. So that's what made me kind of dig deep into the story of my freshman year. And you hear stories about him, and you at the time, Bob Hambrick was the varsity coach. I played sophomore basketball or JV basketball my freshman year. So I was under Bob Hambrick. And you heard stories about him and how he got Simeon their first state championship. Yeah. And you hear the tragic story about him passing and how he passed. And at the time, it makes you feel like you're blessed, it makes you want to honor the number and just appreciate it, Yeah. Yeah.
So, okay, you make the transition. This is where I think it's interesting for you, Shannon, because you made that point too. You make the transition then to Memphis.
Yes.
Which I thought we had a connection, but I guess we don't.
Nope.
Shout out Nicole Stocks to remind me a couple of guys on your team.
We had Memphis. Chris Douglas Roberts, Joy Dorsey,
I think it was
Willie Kemp, Sean Taggart, Antonio
Anderson.
I
think that's who maybe she was connected to.
Yeah, probably. He's from Boston. Okay. I'm from the East Coast.
Okay. So, playing under Coach Cal, of course, and you were a part of, kind of as we had discussed, his stepping stone from Memphis to then Kentucky, but part of the one and done,
What did he say? Did you know, hey, Coach Cal, I'm going to be here a year, and I'm leaving? Or was he like, come here and I'm going to make you better. We're going to have a chance to win?
That's what it was. It wasn't a deal or anything like that. I always tell people, and I kind of get mad at my mom because he tricked my mom when he came and talked to my mom. And when you know how college coaches are, when you get down there,
he'll tell you everything you want.
Oh my God, come on, man! I get down there.
Coach, so.
I'm calling back man, he's trying to kick me out of practice. He said I'm not going hard enough. But at the same time, he was just grooming me into a pro. Yeah. He's on me every day. He's not going to let me come in and just waste a day in the gym. So that's with any player. And I love him because he does that with the 13th guy, 14th guy on the bench, all the way to the starting guy or the star player. He treats everybody the same. He's going to yell at you. He's going to get the most out of you. And that's what I respect from him. He's a great coach. And he motivates you.
Yeah, motivates you.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're connected to the Kentucky guys that were a part of that quick in and out under him, the ones that are in the league now, based off of that relationship?
I wouldn't say so.
No.
Everybody had their own way of getting to the league. It all starts with hard work and dedication, and they find their ways to, make it to the league with going to certain schools, wherever they like. But I wouldn't say it was me or Cal. It was just the players. Like, you're good enough to make it to the league now. If you have a chance, take it, and hopefully you do well. But if not, make a smart decision. School isn't bad. If you want to stay in school, you're able to have fun there, learn, get an education.
Did you have fun at Memphis?
I did.
Oh, God.
I did.
What?
It may sound crazy. I was with the guys, like Cal. Everything them had they had everything set up. We lived in a national house, so them houses are a little bit bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So we lived in there, and we just.
Did you ever have to live in a dorm?
Nah, I was only there for like 6 or 7 months anyway. So
basketball season.
Yeah, it was just
what?
Right. He was at basketball season. He went to get the syllabus. He went once or twice.
It wasn't like that. But
No, he went to one class to get the syllabus. Somebody else had to go get it. Man, listen.
That's funny.
So when did you know? Like, I think I knew I was gonna make it to the league after my last game. I'm a late bloomer.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Right. No. It's just, I'm still haven't reached my peak yet. That's what I think. I'm resting like an egg,
You won a title.
No, I didn't.
You've won a title. Oh, you're talking about in college.
Yeah,
I thought you meant right now you haven't reached your peak. I'm like,
I'm talking about right now too. Yeah, I haven't reached my peak right now. Right now I tell Coach Lou, like, just let me rest. If anybody watches Dragon Ball Z, nerd reference.
Do you watch Dragon Ball Z?
I watched here and there.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan like that.
Okay.
But I watch
anyways, I'm just getting my strength up, dog. Go Super Saiyan 6 when you need me. But when did you know, Mike, that you were like, I could do this on the next level?
I think my
be honest. It could be your sophomore year where you're like, I could barbecue these fools.
I wouldn't say that, but I think my sophomore year for real.
Yeah.
Like my sophomore year, that's when the rule wasn't in place yet, and I'm like, man, I may have a chance. Like, I will bet on myself if I'm allowed to. I will take that chance. So my sophomore year, that's when I was like, all right, I may go.
That's a crazy thing to think about, right?
Man, for real, but come on, that's
you're
realistic.
here.
Yeah, it happened.
So when you got to the league, who was your coach?
My coach was Benjy Del Negro.
All right. And then you started to develop. So what kind of things did you find out that the league that you didn't know? And then so progress from there. So the first year of Benjy Del Negro to the MVP year.
I think the hardest thing was the terminology.
Oh, right.
The terminology was different. When I came in as a point guard, point guard's got to be the general. And I feel like I'm a leader, but I lead. It's different leaders. You know what I mean? You have your vocal leaders. You have your leaders that's going to be in your face, rah. But I try to lead by example, by coming in the gym, being a professional, working. You always see me working out.
Right.
And just trying to stay on top of my game. And coming into the league, it was like, all right, I got to learn the terminology because Cal terminology was totally different. His offense was totally different. Now I have to run sets. Yeah. Now I got to get other people really involved into the game. So I'm happy that I was allowed to play through my mistakes.
Right.
A lot of kids aren't able to do that anymore. No. When you look at the league, it's like really with the farm system. Like, all right, what you got? All right, that's what you have. All right, next, who's in? Like, I was able to play through my mistakes, and I think that's what allowed me to actually win the MVP my third year.
Right.
Yeah. Then add to it,
having a chance.
Go straight to your home city, where you did as well.
Yeah.
Being in Phoenix.
It was tough.
It was tough
at times.
Yeah, come on now. You know how hard it is. Like, you getting pulled every way, and I don't know, you get distracted sometimes, you know what I mean? So you got to be very disciplined, and I think over the years I achieved that, but in the beginning, it's kind of rough.
What was the hardest part about that?
Just staying in the house.
For everyone?
No, staying in the house,
Yeah.
like being like a hot day in Chicago. Like in Chicago, I'm from Chicago, so we appreciate weather a little different.
Right.
Our appreciation is a little different. So being there, it's a hot day, and you have a game, like your friends going out for brunch or going somewhere
so
to
many
eat. You
spots
like,
in
man,
Chicago,
I wanna
too.
dang, I wanna come out, but
Yeah.
you got to have the discipline to stay in and stay focused. So little things like that, like people will probably be handle it easier, but for me it was kind of hard.
It was hard.
Who is your favorite teammate?
Favorite teammate,
or a guy that you were like, I'll put him on my team anytime?
I think I had a few on some of the great teams that we had, but it may sound weird. Kurt Thomas.
Big Kurt.
Yeah, Kurt
right.
Thomas, man. Like,
good dude.
Great dude. Came in always like a pro, and he showed me his toughness. You know what I mean? Perseverance. You know what I mean? Staying in the league that long, doing what he
His
did.
mid-range was killer.
Come on now, like I'm like, man, this man, he's focused, he's locked in, and I think that he helped my game out a lot too, as far as now, like taking care of my body, coming in, getting treatment, little things like that. I think help you in this league.
The natural segue.
The natural.
Yeah.
That was the natural segue right there. There's this. I think it's a blog. I don't think it's a. I think it's a blog. It's called Athletes Die Twice, and within this blog, it's the Athletes Die Twice is obviously when you do end up, your time comes, and then the other one is when you hang up your sneakers, right? And getting people to understand both concepts. And we've had, obviously, Jeff was on here earlier this year. We've talked with Channing about this, but those two guys, we're coming up actually on the 5-year anniversary of Jeff and his heart surgery.
Right.
You had your heart surgery. So you think about the mental psyche. You think about, your injuries are well documented on the surface. But in terms of what that takes, how much of a toll that takes on your mental psyche.
Yeah.
Derrick, how hard has that been for you?
I mean, it's been hard. I mean, for just anybody that when you sacrifice your whole life to this, like a sport, that's why, like I said it earlier, like you have to be kind of insane. You know what I mean? I remember being in high school after graduation, and like I know every other kid is going out to celebrate. I'm going to the gym. Yeah. Like telling my friend I'm going to the gym, or hearing somebody's in town and they're like, oh, they went out. All right, I'm about to kill him tomorrow. He out.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like little stuff like that. Like, I don't know. It's just who I am as a player and just an individual. Like basketball, I know I was going to be good, and a lot of people kind of like have it twisted when they think that like you're going through something hard. Like basketball, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about off the court, my family, being around my son, like other things like that, like grooming myself into a man, like that's what I'm cared about. That's what I worry about. But basketball, I know that area is okay because I work too hard in that area. Yeah.
I do.
Such a good point.
I know. I remember like the first, so like I got really fat when I couldn't work out. I mean, huge. So I weigh 250 now. I was 280. Right?
What?
But I told you, I was like depressed because, it's something that like motivates you every day. Like your schedule is based on what do I need to do to be the best I can be tomorrow?
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
How can I get better tomorrow? Like, and you got to be crazy because you could run 6 miles and be like, okay, I did that in, I don't know, like 30 minutes. And then you could be like, damn. You can remember the exact moment where you say, I probably could have gone harder, but you're dying. And so it's like, okay, I'm going to do it again. Or it's like, I could have lifted this, or that was hard yesterday. I'm going to push myself more. Like there's no limit. But then when you take that back, that excitement to challenge yourself, when you take that away from me, it was like, okay, who am I? Like, okay, what makes me happy for real? Like people say, oh, I'll play basketball without money. You don't have to. But then when it's like, how much do you want to work to get back? Like, do you love it? Do you really want to play? Do you really want to like battle through adversity? Everyone talks about it, but like there's certain people that you look in the league that have been through some things like have really been through some stuff that challenges them mentally, that have overcome it and are still battling, and that's like where you get the respect from. So like, the respect to come back over and over again. And I see you working every day.
Yeah.
We're hooping this morning.
Yeah.
Having a good time, and I think it's been a credit to you. It's just like, honestly, just being honest about your situation. Like, hey, man, like I need time for me. I need to make sure that my mental is right, because you can't come out here and not love it and then go try and play. Yeah. That's how you're going to get hurt even more.
Derrick, for you, what brings you, because, when you were going through all that, I remember the first time you spoke, we were in Indy.
Yeah.
And the whole Adidas contract was thrown out there. In terms of the happiness and what truly fulfills you and why you chose to make, what is that?
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Channing, let me tell you thanks, bro, for hearing that, because when you're going through something like that, coming back, I'm like, damn, how the team was going to think. You thinking about that, you know what I mean? Like, it's a new team. I'm not trying to be a distraction to the team. And hopefully they'll be able to overlook this and, like, at least understand where I'm coming from some angle or a little bit. So, right. But to get what you were saying,
it's the right team, because we're a circus.
Oh yeah.
What did you and Richard always used to say?
I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's like when you're on a team full of adults and vets, like,
adults.
Dog, we're like 30, 28. How old are you?
29.
35, 36, 37. Like, we're adults.
Yeah.
Everyone got families. Everyone got kids. Things happen in life that are so much more important than basketball. Mm-hmm. And, like, the money thing, it was like, I'm pretty sure D Rose is okay, money-wise. I'm pretty sure he's okay. Right? So, it was just more like, we were just like, dudes like that, you don't become an MVP. You don't become a perennial all-star. You don't get as good as you are doing stuff for the money. We know those guys that do stuff for the money. And I think for us, we're just like, look, take the time you need to take, get yourself healthy, come back, and then whatever happens after that, it is what it is. You put in the work, you get time. Dude, we got legit 14 really good players on this team. True. And so it's like, that's honestly, you or I may not play till April, and they'll be like, hey, we need you guys for 2 months, right?
Yes.
In those 2 months.
At the end of the day, though, that's all people remember.
That's all they're going to – I could not play. Listen, I could not play and then have one good game in a playoff. Oh, my God, this guy's so good. Right? I average 9 points. In the last 2 years I've been here, I've had 2 20-something point games in the playoffs. And it's just like, you just got to be ready. And
you need that. You need that on the team like that.
Yeah, but you got to be, like, mentally ready to, like, do nothing and then do everything. And it's exciting and it sucks. And it's just being part of this team where it's just people want to be part of good teams, but then you got to sacrifice, Yeah. And then you just got to put the work in every day.
But I never did anything for money, I would say. Like, it was always always for the betterment of my family. Mm-hmm. Like, I knew I was going to be all right. I was going to find a way somehow, some way. But, you especially having a kid now, having kids. I got another kid on the way. But
congrats. What is it?
Thank you. We're waiting.
Oh, tight.
Yeah, but
it's the best.
Having kids, for real. Like, it was always for them.
Yeah.
Like, my family. Like, after I'm gone, like, making sure that they're all right. My son, he has a chance, and you know how hard this world is and how cold this world is. So, I want him to be able to have a chance and to live comfortably. Yeah. So that's what it was about.
What was your motivation? Is that your motivation? Was that your motivation when deciding, taking your time and really figuring out that final answer that you needed? Is it the family? Is it the...
No, it wasn't the family. It was all about me enjoying it. Mm-hmm. When I tell you I sacrificed ever since I was 17 all the way until this point, like vacays, it's places I haven't been because I when I was younger, I said I was going after I won the championship. Like, I'm not going to that place because I want to go to it after I win the championship. Like, one of my goals, like having it on the bucket list or something like that. Like, all right, it's going to be dope after I win the championship. So you do that since you're 17 all the way until I'm 29 now. And now the motivation is like when you're starting off, it's like I want to prove myself into the league. I want to show what I could do. I want to show the world what I could do. Then along your career, it changes and things happen. Like Channa said, like family things. Mentally, you have to be stable. Injuries, like all that stuff happen, and you got to have that perseverance to get through all that. And for me right now, when I say enjoying it, it's going out to have dinner before a game, like little things like that, small things, but something that I didn't do when I was younger because I felt like, all right, me chilling in my room, stretching. All right, they eating right now. I'm about to do a little yoga. Like, get a little
right.
Being from trying to have an edge on the other person. Like, all right, I know he's doing this. Jay-Z in town. Oh, they at that concert. I'm not going. I'm about to go to the gym.
Right.
like
that is so real.
Yeah,
it's so real.
That's
but what's
so
funny is that like when you get older, you realize that like there's only so much better you can get in a day, and if you don't enjoy it, if you don't like embrace the struggle you're going to go to, but then embrace the fun that it is when you have good guys. Like on this team, the best thing that I do is we could joke, ha ha ha. The minute that ball goes up, for the most part,
y'all are crazy.
We're bananas. That's why we don't play each other that much.
What do you mean?
We don't play 5-on-5 that much because honestly, in a serious, if coach was like, hey, loser has to run, do you know what would happen? If he ever put
you guys would kill each other.
That's why he's like, it's just a set clock. There's no winner. There's no loser. He got to tame the wolves until the playoffs. And then that's when he lets them loose.
Derrick, remind me, how far have you gone in the playoffs?
I've been to the conference finals. Yeah. And we lost to Miami. Lost to Brown. Yeah.
Do you remember when Derrick hit that game winner over Tristan?
Yeah, it was all over Instagram. I was chilling.
What were you doing?
I was on vacation already. I think I was in Orlando.
Oh, you vacationed to Orlando?
No. I vacationed far away from Orlando.
Oh, you were in Orlando.
I wasn't in Orlando at the time. What was that, May? Oh, I bet go. He go.
Back to Portland.
What? Yeah.
What is your ideal vacation spot?
Vacation spot? I would have to say
Chicago.
No, somewhat, or like, it has to be by water.
Water, yeah.
By water.
You ever been to Italy?
I've never been.
God, that's amazing.
Yeah, I never.
Hawaii?
I went to Italy.
Hawaii,
I went to Italy this year with your nephew.
Oh yeah, he did play over there. I forgot about to see. He's been there. I've never been there.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Oh, the
Derrick's
Amalfi
nephew?
Coast.
What part?
The Amalfi Coast. So it's like Positano.
Is it south or something? Is that south? Yeah.
Oh, unbelievable, dude. Just
the views are amazing.
The food, the views, like just the attitude. Like you wake up and it's just like you have no problem. You can't complain about nothing.
How's the food?
Oh, the best. Like, but you eat for so long, you're gonna get fat. But it's like you eat, and it's like even scrambled eggs. The way they scramble their eggs is like it's so awesome. Like it's just so perfect. Like I don't like mushy eggs, like rushed mushy eggs. But over there, they put a little bit of cheese, just a little bit of cheese. And they just cook it perfectly. And you're like,
do you hear them?
What goes through your mind when you hear Channing talk in the locker room?
Oh, man.
This all the time.
All the
this
time.
Is all the time.
Most of the time he tells me, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, this all the time.
Oh, no.
That's because he's always on my ass. Always on my ass.
For what?
I'm always talking
I'm
to
quiet.
somebody. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Quiet.
Exactly.
Who's quieter, Derrick or Jeff?
Oh, this dude.
For
really?
Sure. Yeah.
Dude, he could be in a room for 4 hours and they'd be like, hey, man, anybody see D-Rose? Where that fool at?
Is that just your nature?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've always just been that way?
Always been that way.
So if we were a fly on your wall in your house at night with your wife, fiance, wife, girlfriend? Yeah, girlfriend and your son.
Yeah.
You would just not talk?
No, I talk. I talk. But yeah, you would see a lot of stretching going on. You would see a lot of hydrating going on.
You bring your son around quite a bit too.
Yeah, I bring him around a lot. Yeah.
What's your favorite part about being a dad?
I mean, it felt like I'm raising myself over again. That may sound weird. Yeah.
No, it's not weird because actually there's a lot of people that I feel like do that. And okay, I'm not a parent. I should probably edit this out. But
no, you don't have to edit it out. Have you seen
live vicariously through their kids?
Yeah,
you know?
it's kind of weird. Like, wow, he's doing the same. I don't know. It just show you how strong genes are. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Dude,
it freaks
you know what's
out.
strong? It's how
Freaks you out.
kids watch you when you're not looking. So like mannerisms, how you react to certain things, how you react to them during certain things. They absorb that, and then they say like, "That's all we see."
They say
You know?
kids are like sponges.
Oh,
right?
it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Like my son, like when I get mad, he's now taken that face that only I make when I get mad, and I'm like, "Are you mad right now?" Like, no, you can't steal my face. Like, what is this?
But it's your child. So like Derrick said, it's kind of scary.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it is.
so scary.
Yeah.
And even, my daughters, they don't look like me a lot,
Yeah.
but dude, my like personality is 110%. And I'm like, don't do that. That is so mean. Don't do that. Stubborn little suckers.
When do you turn 30?
October 4th.
Oh.
Yeah,
Next year.
Next year.
30 is the best
Yeah,
birthday
yeah.
ever.
I mean, October 4th. Yes, January. Yeah, October 4th.
Yeah, this year.
Yeah, this year.
Yeah.
Oh, this year. Sorry, I forgot it's New Year. Oh.
God.
So, what are your hobbies? Come on, let's get into this.
Hobbies.
Stretching.
Name me
Right
two.
now,
Hydration.
I love watching documentaries. This summer I really picked up chess.
Why don't you just have
I
Jetty
think I
bring a
play.
chessboard? Somebody
Yeah, we
will
can
play
play
you.
that.
Why?
Yeah,
Jetty
we can
plays
play that.
chess?
No, I mean, but somebody will play. Dude, we have the most competitive team. Did you not see Braun got a Nintendo Switch and is playing Mario Kart religiously
Oh, really?
Yeah,
until he's going to beat it? Yeah,
They had a
like,
life-size chessboard in Orlando. Did you see that outside?
No, I didn't.
I
See
saw
like a
some people
life-size-
playing that.
Yeah.
They suck though.
When did you pick up chess?
like really. In 6th grade, my school was a magnet school, so
Oh,
in 6th grade I had to find another school. So in 7th grade, I ended up going to the school outside my neighborhood called Beasley,
Mm-hmm.
and they had a chess team. And
Oh, my God.
yeah, I used to.
Nerd.
Listen. I didn't say I was a part of the chess team. I said they had a chess team, and
We're really talking Derrick up in
I used
chess
to
right now.
eat somewhere around the chess team.
Yeah.
And I just picked it up one day, and I never took it serious, but until like a summer ago.
Yeah.
And that's when I really started playing for real.
Is it hard?
It is.
It is.
Oh, it's super hard because you think, oh man, I'm going to make this move, thinking this is going to throw him off what moves he wants to make.
Mm-hmm.
But then did his move to make you move where he wants you to move. It's like,
It's like a lot of thinking.
oh, it's a lot of thinking.
Yeah.
You know who loves my cousin Tobias Harris? Shout out to Tobias.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's who we should. He's in Detroit?
Yeah,
Yeah. We should always get
maybe.
him on the podcast.
I don't know. He's always busy doing something, stretching and shit.
Whatever.
Yo, but okay, so what shows do you like? What's your best documentary? Do you watch cooking shows?
No, I don't watch cooking shows. I don't know how to cook at all.
Neither do I, but
Yeah, I don't watch
I
cooking
love
shows.
watching Chef's Table.
Chef, what's that?
It's about like some of the best chefs, the most innovative chefs in the world, where they came from, why they're different, like how they're so special from everybody else. Like there's this place, I think it's called like Blue Hill, and it's in New York. And this guy was like, so I wanted my own butter, right, for the bread. So I make my own bread. I wanted my own butter. So he goes, he plowed this, let's say 10 acres for these cows, 20 acres, whatever it was. But then all of a sudden he's like, I want to make sure my cows eat right. Right? So then he's just talking about the process of like, well, if I want my own butter, I want to make my own cake. So now I need chickens. But then I need to grow my own vegetables to feed the chickens and to make sure the cows are eating what I want them to eat. But then he's like, the forest is right up on my field, so I need to keep the forest back. So now I need pigs. So now I need to feed the pigs, but I was like, what? All for a piece of bread, butter, and it just became like like a whole ecosystem.
Yeah.
It was absolutely amazing to think of what for one meal, and people don't think like, oh, here's a steak, but the steak is from right outside your door, eating what this man has thought about like for years.
Yeah.
It's just like it's so interesting to me because it's like a meal everyone eats for the
Yeah.
most part. Like you go to a nice restaurant, I'll take steak, French fries, whatever, and you eat it and you don't think about it. But this chef is thinking, how can I get this steak to you the best possible way? You know,
I can appreciate
That's
that.
why it costs a lot. That's why.
This is true.
One of
This
the
is
reasons
true.
why it costs a lot.
So, okay, you watch documentaries. What
Yeah.
TV shows are you watching then?
TV shows right now. I just got done, or I watched The Deuce. You watched The Deuce on HBO?
Is that a pooping show?
No. No, it was about the porno business.
Okay.
Oh man,
On how it started from pimping and hustling to actually how it got like started in the industry.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a series?
It's a series with James Franco, the guy.
the porno business.
Yeah.
So I mean, respect. Like
Yeah.
whether you like it or not, you gotta respect where it's gone.
Yeah.
Like as a business.
It's
As a business, it's like
number one,
everyone.
right?
Yeah, it's like
number one.
yeah, you're like yeah, Pornhub. Like everyone knows it. Everyone knows it.
Yeah.
You know how much money they make like a day? It's unbelievable.
Can't hate on it.
It's changing everything. It's changing this people's idea of sexuality. You know, just because internet, it's like, oh, I like this or I like that. I like, you know, I want to see people drink wine and kiss. Okay, right?
They
But
got
it's on
everything.
there. But I'm
Yeah,
saying
they
it's
have
just
everything.
back
Have
in
you
the
seen
day.
it?
There wasn't what.
Have you seen it?
I never heard of it until Derrick just
Yeah, The
told me.
Deuce. Yeah, it's on HBO and documentary. I just watched one on. I didn't know that you could like hunters around the world. You could actually. They have like conventions where you can go and pick out the animal that you want to hunt, from a baboon to a rhino to an elephant. You could go
What?
pick out your animal like a car, and when you travel there. They got everything like set up for you, like the certain times they waking you up so that you could go like search see the animal, like learn about it, then kill it. So
Have you ever hunted?
Never.
But you would like to?
No. It was just something I thought
intrigued
was
you?
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw it.
But was it for like for profit or was it for
No,
conservation
tell you.
afterwards?
No, it's the money.
Yeah.
Like it costs like $50,000 for like a baboon. It costs
my
A
300.
baboon?
Cost $300,000 for a rhino.
What?
Yes, like over $400,000 for an elephant.
To hunt?
To hunt
them.
it, yeah, to hunt.
Are
them.
you guaranteed to get them?
Yeah,
Oh,
they
okay.
got somewhere it's guaranteed. Where before you even go take that trip at the convention, you signing off on papers like, all right, this is my kill, this is my hunt, this is
my
you're signing off
gosh.
on documents.
I couldn't do it like that. I want to
That's
go hunting. I
crazy.
told you that.
What?
I want to go hunting, but I don't like. Okay, if that is for like like they have those like the reserves, and if you have too many animals, right? They have to get rid of them somehow.
Yeah.
And they have to pay for that. People got to work. You need food, medical expenses. So that is how I thought it worked. Is that how it worked in the thing, or they were just more like it seemed like this is more of a private company?
This was
type
a
thing.
private. This is private.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I've never heard of
real.
that.
That's sad.
Yeah, it's really sad, but yeah, it's going on right now. So you have some people. I mean, it's actually a guy over there where he's going up, buying up all the rhinos, and he's shaving their horn like every 2 years.
Yeah.
So that the poachers, don't come and like kill the rhino for the horn. So he's kind of like saving them along the
my
way.
gosh.
Yeah, but.
He's saving them just to get killed.
Just to get killed, but he's going broke right now because the farm that they're on, like the acres, is too much land for like he's the only investor, so he's spending up all his capital on the land and it's killing him right now. So he's selling all like his house, his boats, all that type of stuff, trying to save the rhinos, and I don't think it's going to help. I mean, work. Actually,
Well, after this, somebody's gonna get him a rhino.
yeah,
Someone's gonna get him a
Somebody
rhino.
gonna have a rhino jacket.
but yeah, stuff like that.
Wow. So you like all real stuff?
Yeah, I want to know what's going on in the world. I mean, you got to know what's going on.
You got to be educated. I agree.
Yeah. Especially now.
Did you play other sports growing up?
No, I didn't play. I mean, I played baseball.
Okay.
A little bit, and my coach sucked, so I didn't take it that serious.
Yeah.
He was smoking a square. Run that base. Like, what? You got a square in your hand, bro.
Do you watch other sports? Like, do you watch the NFL? Do you watch?
Yeah, I'll watch from afar. I mean, I like watching around playoff time.
Yeah.
Like postseason time. That's not really like seeing people really build their legacy, you know. And I don't know, it motivates me. So.
You know what really got me interested into hockey? Blackhawks during playoffs.
Oh yeah, come on now.
God, yeah.
Being
Big fan.
from there, they're winning. You hearing the crowd go crazy. You like, hold up. They winning 2 or 3 championships while I'm there, and I still didn't get one. I'm like, oh no.
Did you go to playoff games there?
I went to actually 2 games, and their crowd is way different than the basketball crowd. Yeah,
why?
They're way more rowdy.
Oh yeah,
yeah, they're
I feel like
rowdy.
hockey's kind of like that naturally.
Yeah, but if you go to a Bulls game, when I was there, it's something totally different.
In a good way.
Don't get me wrong. To be playing in front of 20,000, it's a blessing any given night. But it's a different. I don't know. When MJ and them was there, they were spoiled. They're spoiled.
Yeah.
Like they want to get to the playoffs. They want the playoffs to start the first game of the season.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Oh man.
Yeah, so they're a little spoiled.
But what else? I mean, is there anything else you want anybody else to know about you? You're a pretty private guy, so like, you know, you don't have to dive into, you know, anything. But do you want like a message from Road Trippin to the people who listen and, mind you, the world? Sorry for everybody fixing my mic. But, is there any charities you like? Is there any, like, something that's on your mind that you want to get across or like, just want to say?
Not really, man. That I'm enjoying this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I love where I'm at in my career and my life right now. It's a blessing to be in this position, learning from so many people in this franchise and in this organization. I'm happy that, like I said earlier, that everybody understood why I took the absence. And when I came back, I felt nothing but love, and that's what I wanted to feel when I came back. And while I'm here, I'm gonna give it my all. And basketball is still the love of my life, and I'm taking it one day at a time.
Cool. Let's end on that. Ha-ha!
That's a good close.
That's a great close, dog. Now I can eat this popcorn.
Oh, Channing.
What? It's truffle popcorn, dude. It's really good.
You just
Don't put that mic. Our fans hate you so much right now.
Don't hate me.
They hate you. Derrick, will you come back on Road Trippin?
Yeah, we'll get you on.
Did you
with
enjoy it?
Of course.
We'll get you on with the other MVPs.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Yeah, D Rose, thank you.
Appreciate it.
When is your kiddo due?
March 1st.
Oh shit.
And you're right around
February
there too.
25th.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of people on our team that are welcoming
People been wanging.
some little babies.
No,
that's a good way to end. All right, with that, that's another edition of Road Trippin. For Derrick Rose, Channing Frye, I'm your host, Allie Clifton. God, you're crazy.
Fans, don't forget, we're working with a t-shirt company that you may have seen around. Homage. They're the ones that are responsible for LeBron's Ultimate Warrior shirt and many of the college designs you see on tees. As they pay homage to great moments in sports and inspiring stories, go check out their NBA Jam tees at homage.com. You're sure to be inspired and will get a kick out of their special design for Richard and Channing, along with 3 other designs specific to the Road Trippin' fan. Get them while they're still in stock at homage.com.